Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little tutorial on how to use Instagram to increase your Poshmark sales. That was a tongue twister. So I have seen multiple people asking how does Instagram increase sales? I don't understand. Why is Instagram such a great thing to use on Poshmark? And I want to kind of show you why and how. And because I know a lot of people are not familiar with Instagram. You think of Instagram as like a place where you just post, pictures of yourself for your travels, but it's so much more than that. As a Poshmark reseller, I feel like it is my number one resource, my number one go-to to search for an answer or to learn another brand or pricing strategy or any type of selling strategy. It's just a great all-around tool to use, and I think that is the number one reason so many Poshmark resellers, eBay resellers love Instagram, because the knowledge that you gain from some of these posts that people are putting out there for us to read and to understand, for us to read. And yeah, so let's get into it. So this is my little Instagram page. I have not had it very long. I just started probably, about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe, I don't even know. But yeah, so I want to show you an example of what I do to kind of get my Poshmark closet out. So I will make little posts like this. As you see, this is just an item that I had in my closet on Poshmark. I just, screenshot it, put it on Instagram, wrote about how I just listed it and how in love with it I am, because I am, but it's too small for me. And then I put link in bio, and I do all these things down here, which are hashtags. Now, hashtags are extremely important on Instagram. In fact, Instagram, I believe, is like what started the whole hashtag thing, okay? But the reason is, the only way for you to search on Instagram is by using these hashtags. So it doesn't matter what the word is after your little pound sign, but you need to remember that if the person doesn't have one of these hashtags in their listing or their post, you're not going to see it. So also, for all of my hashtags, I use an app called Hashtag Expert. If you are curious on how you can find hashtags, it's very self-explanatory. Just download it and you'll know exactly what to do. So yeah, people will use it to post things like this to get more traffic to their Poshmark closet, eBay store, etc. So, and the way to do that, since you cannot put links in your comment section, you can actually have one link and you can put it here in your bio. So if you click this Linktree link, it actually allows you to add a bunch of different links. So it's easier for people. When you say link in bio, they'll go up there, they'll click that link, and then they'll be able to find the link to what they're looking for. All right, so the way to use Instagram to help you with Poshmark is the search feature. So I've already added something into the search feature, and you'll use this little magnifying glass right here. So I typed in Poshmark bra brands, and just to kind of show you something that I do, and I know some people don't do this, but I always look, when I'm sourcing, I look at the labels on the inside. It's like shirts. I know like skirts are a little harder to do, but like with shirts, I'm always looking for certain labels. So this being a little resource for finding certain brands, it helps you see, okay, well, this is what people are selling on Poshmark, right? And you're familiarizing yourself with the way that these labels look, so it saves you a lot of time when you're sourcing as well. So I love looking at these types of things on Instagram. So but yeah, people will post labels of the items that they are sourcing. And so that's one good way to familiarize yourself with the brands. Another thing you can look up are just random tips and tricks. So let's see. we will type in Poshmark tips. So you can kind of scroll through until you see something like this person right here is saying the top selling jean brands are Madewell, Levi's, Mother, Frame Denim, and Rag & Bone. So you know those are some brands that you really need to look for. They have 279 likes, so obviously a lot of people agree with that, right? So it's pretty legit. And I can say that I have sold Madewell. They sell for pretty good. Rag & Bone sells for really good as well. Levi's, not so much. Mother and Frame Denim, I have never seen them. But yeah, so you'll just kind of scroll through and there's just so many tips and tricks. Like this person right here is showing you how to edit your photos using Snapseed. They're showing you basically exactly what to do to get your background really white. It's just so many helpful tips from other resellers. This is a really great reseller community here on Instagram. Now, there's always a negative person here and there. There's a lot of drama, which I've never understood, but you just steer clear of that and everything will be okay. But for the most part, everybody is really helpful. But yeah, so it just shows you all of these different things. So that is why most Poshmark resellers that I've talked to, they love Instagram because of this reason. But yeah, so I think that's about it. As I said, with the tips, to find tips and tricks, you just type in on the search what you're looking for. So if you're looking up Poshmark tips, Poshmark brands, Poshmark flat lays, whatever it is that you want to look at and learn about, you just type it in the search, and that is that. So, what else is there on here that I can tell you about? Following people, another thing, you want to get more followers, just go through recent listings that have just come through, and if it's something to do like with me, if I see Poshmark or thrifting, anything to do with that, I will typically go through and I'll just like this. These people like it, so I'm going to just go through and just follow these people. And that's how you get a lot of followers, is just by following random people. Sometimes you get the occasional pervert who will, send you a private message, or the occasional Indian prince who wants you to come to India to share his kingdom. You get a lot of strange stuff on Instagram, but luckily you don't have to reply to everybody. Up here, you also have stories where you can see what some people are doing. So we have Street Savvy. I just started watching her on YouTube. So she's going to be doing a haul tomorrow. So she typically does her hauls on YouTube. I think she also does hauls on Instagram as well. You will see some people who will do, like right here, she's going to do a haul. So you can find a lot of brand information doing that as well. So I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to stop now. But anyway, all right, so I hope everybody has a great night, and I hope this was helpful to some people. If you're familiar with Instagram, you may know more about it than I do. If you know anything that I'm leaving out, please feel free to comment down below. Like I said, I've only had Instagram for about 4 or 5 months now, and I'm still learning it. But so far, it's helped me a great deal. I've learned a lot from it. I've familiarized myself with a ton of brands and styles. But yeah, so all right, that is it for this video, and I will talk to y'all on the next video.